Hey there, everybody. Chris Herman here for another solo episode of On Deck. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be doing these from time to time, mixed in with the episodes that are more conversations with other people. But every now and then I'm going to jump in here and just share some thoughts on, whatever topic is inspiring me for the day. So before I do that, I want to give as they say, shout out or nod the hat of appreciation to my director of photographer and producer, Mr. Gregory Dillard, for leading us into this episode. We've just been sitting here hanging out for a little bit, listening to Pat Metheny. Beautiful music, beautiful music, and the particular tracks that we were listening to kind of left a nice airy vibe in the room here, so I hope to maintain that. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Starting us off this way. Today's topic. What is today's topic? Today's topic, can you see this card, what I wrote here? It says, go play. Go play. It's something I've been thinking about over the last week a lot. And for those of you that follow me on social media, you know that I am re-engaging my athletic endeavors in the form of triathlon training, and I've been hitting the bike real good and getting out, getting some runs and swims and starting to build, my overall training and fitness back up so that I can ultimately participate in another triathlon in November. And in doing so, and as I have been over the summer, it's getting me outside a lot. It's getting me out in the sunshine. It's getting me in the fresh air. It's been not only good physically, but it's also been really good mentally and spiritually as well. There's just something about getting outside, getting in a good, physical workout, and sweating and pushing through, that experience that I just find, and I think most people who do it do. Not only is it good for your, your overall fitness level, but it's really good for your mind and your spirit. And it really clears a lot of things out of your mind. And over the last week, I've just been thinking about this topic of go play. And why do I say go play? Because I like to think about, when I was a kid and when we were all children at various different stops, times in our lives. But I'd like you to sort of sit back and imagine, a memory from your childhood, a time when maybe it was the springtime, maybe it was summer, maybe it was the fall. I'll think of the summertime when, the sun was out, there was a breeze, the leaves were blowing, the birds were chirping. And when I was a kid, I used to just love running around the yard or riding my bike through the neighborhood or going for a swim in the lake, those types of things that as kids I did or we did. And it was play. It was just something that I remember always looking forward to, getting outside and just playing. Those were the things that I did. Those of you that are watching or listening, you might have, playing might have been getting out and playing football or baseball or soccer. Maybe it was fishing or hunting, with your dad or brothers or uncles, whatever it was, and it doesn't have to be outdoor stuff. I love to play guitar. Always looked forward to doing that. But there was something about when you're a kid that you invest all this time and energy in doing something that is just play, right? I mean, that's what it is. It's play. And for many people, we grow up, or many people grow up and move into adulthood, and those things that you did as a kid are looked upon as then, well, that was child's play. That was, what I did when I was a kid. And I just think, that's such a, that's sad to me, because I think that when we're children, we know inherently what it is that we like to do. We know what we're interested in pretty much right away. And we start doing those things when we're young. We invest time and energy and effort into any number of activities, but when you're a kid, it's play. And oftentimes people grow up and they become adults and become responsible and have families and get jobs and have responsibilities to take care of, which I totally understand. I do too. But the play, the things that you did as a kid fall by the wayside, and how many of you can look back on your life and say, oh man, I used to love to do this, I used to love to do that. And I'd like to encourage everybody watching and listening to get back to some of those things if you aren't right now. Go play. Think about the things that you did when you were a kid that gave you a great sense of enjoyment. And ask yourself, why aren't you doing them anymore? And if you're not, maybe it's time to look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, there's some things that I really have enjoyed through my life that I've set by the wayside for whatever reason, but I want to reinvigorate myself to do that. And so, again, I'll say it, go play, start doing the things that you love to do as a kid. I posted a couple weeks back, our motto for the year, which was essentially, let's do more of what we're good at here, and I'm talking about here at the Herman Agency. Let's do more of what we're good at, let's do less of what we suck at, and let's have fun doing it. And that is not only something that I believe in terms of our business here and work, but it's also it's life in general. These are really interesting times that we're going through right now, and COVID has really cast a shadow over many of our lives in different ways, but there's only one way to move forward, and that's in health, in good attitude, in optimism and positivity. And so again, I would say one way to push through that is to go play, especially outside. Right now, to be able to get outside, get fresh air, get sunshine, get that natural vitamin D, get some good exercise, get your respiratory system going, get your endorphins cranking and kicking in. These are just such good things for your overall health and fitness. And this is not a political message. This is not a message about vaccines, not about any of that. But in this day and age, and particularly with what we're facing right now, there is not enough communication to the human beings of this world that is focused on, hey, do what you can to get your health in check, right? Start getting more rest, drink more water, get out, get exercise, watch what you're eating. If you're carrying too much weight, it's time to start shaking some of those pounds off. Get out and exercise. Do things that are good for your physical body, because we're facing a situation right now that our immune systems need to be strong to be able to handle. And I'm not saying that's the only thing to do. That's not what I'm saying. But I do want to be one of the voices in the world that is saying, hey, do what you can to take care of your health. Really, to take it seriously, right? Get some exercise, get fresh air, get your vitamin D, get your vitamin C, get the zinc, all of that stuff, right? And I'm no expert on this, right? I'm learning as I go along as well too. But I really would like there to be more dialogue in the world right now about your overall health and fitness and mental wellness. And the two go hand in hand. And quite frankly, I think that the mind follows the body. How often have you been in a bad mood? How often have you been stressed out about something or aggravated about something? And then you go and you have a great workout and you do what's good for your body. And all of a sudden your mind is in such a better place. That's because your mind follows your body. It's not the other way around. Your mind listens to your body. Your body is really the thing that's in charge. I learned that from Tony Robbins a number of years ago. And so stimulating your physical self is going to stimulate and enhance your mood. It's going to enhance your overall health. And focusing on these things right now is so important. And that's why I say get outside and go play. What do you like to do? Do you like to play golf? Do you like to ride bikes? You like to play baseball, tennis, whatever. These are the times right now when it is so important to be outside. There's this huge spike in COVID here in Florida. One of the reasons that's happening is because it's so damn hot, everybody's inside. And we've all learned that COVID spreads much quicker indoors because it's recirculated air. Let's get outside, enjoy this beautiful planet, enjoy this beautiful summer that we can all experience and use it to our fullest to focus on health and wellness, spending time with family and friends outside and staying active. It's just going to make such a difference in your life. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm really not, because there's days I don't hit the mark. There's been times in my life when I've fallen off of this. But I know without a doubt at this stage of my life that the number one thing that I need to do for myself in order for everything else to fall in place is to be out there, pushing myself physically, getting outside, getting that fresh air, enjoying the beauty of nature, enjoying the breeze, whatever your particular neck of the woods might be bringing you. I encourage you all to get out there and really enjoy it and take care of yourselves and build your health and build up your immune system in every way, shape that you can. Again, I'm not saying that that's the only thing to do right now. There are hundreds of thousands of experts who know way more about this than me. This is just me, one person on the journey, sharing what I know and what I know works for me. And so I'll end with this note again of go play right there. Get outside. Life is short. Life is precious. And the moments go by very quickly. So all I can say right now is it's time to get outside. It's time to have some fun. Time to play. Enjoy the things that mean the most to you. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. I wish you all the best in health and happiness, mental, spiritual, whatever you need. I hope all of you and your families are healthy and safe and doing well. And I hope that you continue to do so. Thank you so much. Have a great day.